Caitlin Clark just ended the debate for the Rookie of the Year. She wiped out any doubt about who deserves the Rookie of the Year title. And the best part? She did it in style against her rival Angel Reese and the tough Chicago Sky. The moment was big, the pressure was on, and Clark didn't just meet the challenge, she dominated it. Let's break down this unforgettable event and uncover why Caitlin Clark is the clear frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. Clark finished the night with a breathtaking performance, 31 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds. To put this in perspective, Clark not only led in all important offensive categories, but did so with an efficiency that would make even veterans jealous. Those 12 assists, they show that Clark isn't just a scoring machine, but a true commander on the court, elevating her entire team's game. And remember, she did all this quickly. Clark was already on the bench with 3 minutes left on the clock in the fourth quarter with the game practically decided. Imagine if she had played longer. For this game, many considered the race for Rookie of the Year to be tight. Well, after tonight, that conversation is pretty much over. While Clark shone with her 31 points and 12 assists, Reese had a night to forget. She finished the game with just 10 points and 11 rebounds, a performance that, compared to Caitlin's, leaves no chance for Rookie of the Year. The difference becomes even more glaring when we look at the impact on the scoreboard. With Clark on the court, the Fever completely dominated the game. By the end of the third quarter, with Clark already on the bench, the scoreboard showed a 98-74 blowout in favor of the Fever. Reese's Sky simply had no answer for Clark's show. The Indiana Fever, led by Caitlin Clark and seasoned veterans, are virtually unstoppable. Their combination of sharp shooting, tight defense, and seamless teamwork allows them to dominate any opponent. Clark's scoring ability, coupled with the experience of the veterans, creates a balanced and lethal attack. Their ability to adapt to any game situation and their relentless drive make them capable of outplaying and outlasting any team in the league, proving they're the team to beat. Tonight wasn't just about individual numbers, it was about how one player can elevate an entire team. Clark made her teammates play better, created opportunities, and dictated the pace of the game. Reese, on the other hand, seemed lost and unable to positively influence her team. In a head-to-head matchup that many expected to be balanced, Clark didn't just win, she dominated in a way that left little room for debate about who is the true rising star of the WNBA. Right from the first quarter, Clark showed she was on a mission. She opened the game with a three-pointer that silenced the Sky crowd, but it was in the second quarter that Clark really entered killer mode. In a sequence of plays, she hit 3 almost consecutive three-pointers, each more impressive than the last. But what caught attention the most was a shot from way beyond the three-point line. This basket even made Sky fans rise from their seats in amazement. Each of these plays not only added points to the scoreboard, but also demonstrated Clark's complete dominance over the game. She wasn't just playing basketball, she was conducting a symphony on the court, and everyone else was just a spectator to her show. But her performance isn't just a matter of impressive individual statistics, it's about how she's completely transforming the Indiana Fever and their prospects for this season. The Fever finished last season with a disappointing 13-27 record. Now, with Clark leading the way, they're in a solid position for the playoffs. This win against the Sky wasn't just another game, it was a statement of intent. With the final score of 118-74, the Fever showed they're no longer underdogs. They're serious playoff contenders and might even win the title. And all of this is largely due to Clark's influence. What makes the rookie story even more impressive is how she's elevating her teammates' game. Aaliyah Boston, for example, has greatly benefited from Clark's precise passes. The chemistry between the two is evident and is becoming a nightmare for opposing defenses. Moreover, the confidence Clark brings to the court is contagious. You can see it in the way the rest of the team plays. They believe they can beat anyone on any night. This champion mentality is crucial for a young team looking to establish itself as a force in the league. Looking towards the playoffs, the Fever now have a weapon that few other teams can match. Clark isn't just a talented rookie, she's a difference maker who can change the course of a series. Her ability to create plays out of nothing, hit clutch shots, and stay calm under pressure is exactly what a team needs in the postseason. In summary, Clark isn't just having an exceptional rookie season, she's redefining what's possible for a rising star to do for her franchise. In the final moments of the game, with the Fever already in a comfortable lead, we witnessed a regrettable moment. During a transition play, Clark was pushed from behind by a Sky player, clearly frustrated. Clark fell to the floor, causing a moment of concern for all Fever and WNBA fans in general. This incident is a testament to the impact Clark is having on the league. She's not just winning games, she's getting into her opponents' heads. The Sky, a respected team with their own stars, was reduced to desperate and unsportsmanlike tactics. Fortunately, Clark got up quickly and seemed to be fine. This moment also highlights the level of competitiveness Clark brings to the league. She's not just playing well, she's forcing other teams to raise their level or resort to desperation. It's the kind of impact we usually see only from established veterans, not rookies in their first season. Caitlin Clark's performance in this game solidified her position as the undisputed winner of this award. With 31 points, 12 assists, 4 rebounds, and a 50% shooting percentage from three-point range, these are MVP-worthy numbers, not just rookie numbers. The much-anticipated showdown between Clark and Angel Reese resulted in a clear victory for Clark, who not only outperformed, but completely overshadowed her rival. This game demonstrated that Clark is in a league of her own. Clark's impact goes beyond her individual statistics. In just one season, she has transformed the Indiana Fever from a mediocre team into a serious playoff contender. Her influence on the franchise is undeniable. It's important to note that this exceptional performance is not an isolated case. Clark has maintained a high level of play throughout the season, and this game represents the culmination of months of consistent excellence. With her performances, Clark continues to redefine expectations for rookies in the WNBA, setting new standards for excellence and immediate impact in the league. But although this game was a decisive victory for Caitlin Clark in the race for Rookie of the Year, it would be naive to think that this is the end of the story between Clark and Angel Reese. In fact, it might just be the beginning of an epic rivalry that will define the WNBA for years to come. Clark and Reese are two of the most talented and charismatic players to enter the league in years. They already had a history from their college basketball days, and now that rivalry has been transported to the biggest stage in women's basketball. Yes, Clark dominated this matchup, but we can't forget that Reese is a fierce competitor. You can bet she's gonna use this defeat as fuel. She'll go back to training, work even harder, and come back with everything next season. And Clark? Well, she just set a new standard for herself. Now the pressure is on her to maintain this level of play. Can she continue to dominate like this, or will Reese and other rising stars find a way to contain her? Imagine future matchups between these two. Every Fever vs Sky game will be a must-watch event. Comparisons will be inevitable, statistics will be scrutinized, and fans on both sides will passionately defend their favorite player. Now, let's talk about something I noticed watching this game. From the moment Caitlin stepped on the court against the Chicago Sky, it was evident that we were about to witness something special. Her determined look, her upright posture, and the way she commanded the court screamed, "This is my house now." There was no hesitation in her movements, just an unshakable certainty that she belonged there among the best in the world. This confidence manifested most clearly in her long-range shots. Clark didn't just attempt these shots, she demanded them. Every time the ball left her hands from behind the three-point line, you could feel that she knew it was going in, and most of the time, it did. Perhaps the most revealing moment of Clark's confidence was after the push she suffered at the end of the game. Instead of being shaken or reacting with anger, she simply got up, dusted herself off, and returned to the bench with a smile on her face. That smile said it all. "You can knock me down, but you can't stop me." It was the smile of someone who knew she had not only won the game, but had also established her place as one of the best in the league. Clark's confidence isn't arrogance. It's the quiet certainty of a player who knows her worth and is ready to dominate the WNBA for many years to come. After everything we've seen today, is there any doubt left about who deserves the Rookie of the Year title? Caitlin Clark just gave us a performance for the history books. 31 points, 12 assists, and a complete domination of Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. That's it for this video.